Very good morning, students. I'm your SAG sir. So here we go with the fourth volume of the chapter Joint Venture, Accounting for Joint Venture. Well, the previous problem you can find here. That's the sixth question what we were doing. If you could observe, you're asked open necessary ledger accounts assuming that the settlements was being made by check. Now here there are two parties, outsiders, Mr. D, who is supplying the goods. Apart from that, you can find Mr. E, where goods are being sold on credit. Okay, A is a debtor, but D is a creditor. You have to prepare even their account. Apart from that, you can find there is a bill being discounted, which is being accepted and got discounted from bill is being received from E, and then it got discounted by ABC co-ventures. So even there also you have to prepare another account. If you could notice the notes part, that is soon after the joint bank account, maybe it is in the third or fourth page, you can see your notes part. Soon after the joint bank account, there I have given you one note. If you could observe, apart from the above three ledger accounts, BR account, suppliers account, purchasers account, shares or debentures account, etc., must be prepared if you are asked to prepare necessary ledger accounts. Where you are asked to prepare only the three ledger accounts, there, so go ahead with that. This question you may ask, sir, even in the previous problems also, we were asked to prepare necessary ledger accounts, but we have prepared only three. Definitely. In that case, we could not come across about the suppliers or a purchasers. Okay, there is a creditors or debtors we have not come across. That's the reason why we didn't prepare in the previous problems. But here you need to prepare because you have supplier Mr. D, similarly the purchaser Mr. E. Therefore, you have to prepare separately, and BR is being received from E and that also got discounted. Therefore, even there also you have to pass one separate entry. So we shall see which are such a ledger accounts that you need to prepare. So till joint bank account you have taken in the last volume. Please continue with the next two more accounts. Three more accounts here. One is D's account. Who is D here? D is a supplier of the goods. He is the creditor. Okay. Where we have taken D's account, it is being entered here in the joint venture account with what amount? 2,50,000. The same is taken here by joint venture account. Take on credit side and opposite side it is being paid to joint bank account. At least in the next problems you can do all such accounts before the joint bank account. Then the joint preparation of a joint bank account becomes more easier. So this is finally paid because you are given here it is being paid. The amount due to the D is being settled anta ಹೇಳ್ತದನಲ್ಲ. So entire settlement is being made by check. So therefore ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ನೋಡಿ, they settle their account with D by check and paid for cash. This, so here for D it is being settled. Therefore write on debit side to joint bank account 2,50,000. Similarly, next you have to prepare a E's account. Even in the E's account you can find E's account, that is a buyer. So you have here on credit side 2,80,000. Take on debit side the same. Okay. But immediately what is being received from him? BR is being received from him. Okay, therefore you write on credit side same as by BR account. Why you are writing BR account here? You can find They sold goods for cash 1,30,000 and E on credit for 2,80,000. Who accepted a bill for the amount? Who accepted a bill for the amount, implying he is giving a BR to that extent. But later that BR got discounted and cash is being received to the extent of 2,74,000, for which you have to prepare a separate BR account. So write BR account in this case. See the same here, whatever BR is being received from E is being entered on debit side to E's account, and then on credit side by joint bank account. This is the 2,74,000 which is being obtained on discount, that is from the bank, and at the same time there is a loss, there is a discount 6,000 which is being transferred to the joint venture account. You can find here in the joint venture account there is discount on BR. Okay, same 6,000 is being taken here on credit side. Okay, I hope you have understood this. These are the extra 3 accounts you have to prepare. So remember, whenever additional accounts are required, okay, if you are asked prepare necessary ledger accounts, you have to see if any such extra accounts need to be prepared. As I've given you in the note, there is a need for either BR account, suppliers account, or a debtors account, or sometimes maybe that the agents who have been appointed to do so. Okay, so agents account you may be asked to prepare, or sometimes even the shares or debentures account you may be asked to prepare. So you have to look in what are all the accounts being involved within the transactions given. Accordingly, you have to prepare extra ledger accounts. So you can pause it down. Please write down. It's a continuation of the previous problem. Just similar is this question. I want you to complete this by yourself. Red, green and black enter into a joint venture to divide profits in 1:2:2. So the profit sharing ratio is given 1/2, 2/2, 1/5, 2/5 and 2/5. They bought goods from Smart Company. Here it was D. You can find. They bought goods from D. Same here, Smart Company is there. Okay, so replace D by Smart Company for 12,500, and from Red for rupees 2,500. Red is also supplier. Okay, I'm sorry, Red is a co-venturer. Like how it was being separated from A here, you can find A's account separately is taken, D's account separately. So here Smart account you take separately and Red account separately. Red contributed rupees 3,000, green 4,000 and black 9,000. You are aware all this will be taken in the co-venturers account and joint bank account, which were banked into a joint account. They settle their account with Smart and Company. So whatever the amount due to whom? Smart Company, it is being paid. So as like here you have to prepare a Smart account like how D's account. So debit side to joint bank anta tagoli, credit side by joint venture anta 12,500. Then they settle their accounts with the Smart Company by check and paid the carriage and other expenses 750. Just like in the previous problem also, it was 15,000 there. Here it is 750. They sold goods for cash 6,500 to Brown. See Brown, right? Brown is nowhere here concerned. Okay, so assume like in the previous problem, E was a debtor, like that Brown here is a debtor. It is being sold on credit for 14,000. Who accepted a draft for this amount, and the acceptance was cashed and realized 13,700. Just like in the previous problem only, values matter changes control. Red was allowed 5% commission on sales affecting the transactions. So here, like how A was being allowed a commission separately, you can find A's commission, right? On both the sales you have to take. Now here also you take the same way, right? On both the sales, that is 6,500 cash sales and 14,000 together, it is 20,500. On that you can calculate 5%, that is his commission, right? I hope you can find here again. Open the necessary accounts. So prepare same account, similar accounts as it was being found in the previous problem. That will be your homework problem. Next we shall see question number 8. It was given in May 2016, 14 marks question. M, N and O enter into a joint venture to divide profits and losses equally. So what is the profit sharing ratio? It is 1:1:1 because 3 partners are there, 1/3, 1/3, 1/3. They bought goods from Suvarna Company. Suvarna Company is a supplier here for 4 lakhs and from A 50,000 and spent 4,500 for carriage. Just like in the previous problem again, take on all this, debit side in the joint venture account. M contributed 1,10,000, N 1,50,000, O 2 lakhs. So all this will be taken in the co-ventures account and in the joint bank account. They paid 50,000 to Mr. A and to Suvarna Company. Here, goods are being purchased from 2 companies here. One is Suvarna Company as well as from A. A is an outsider here. So, amount is being paid 50,000 to Mr. A. Whatever the amount due to A, it is being paid. And to Suvarna Company, 3,96,000 in full settlement of their account. See, what is the actual amount payable to them, whom? To Suvarna Company, 4 lakhs. But how much is paid? 3,96,000 is paid in full settlement. Then 4,000. The amount payable is 4 lakhs, but actual paid is 3,96,000. ಈಗ ನೀವು ಬೇರೆಯವರಿಗೆ 4 ಲಕ್ಷ ಕೊಡಬೇಕು, ಆದ್ರೆ ನೀವು 3,96,000 ಅವ್ರು ಕೊಟ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಅದು ಫುಲ್ ಆಗಿ ಸೆಟಲ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡಂಗೆ ಆಯ್ತಾ, ಒಪ್ಪಂದ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ, ತೀರ್ಮಾನ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರಿ. ಅವಾಗ 4,000 rupees ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಏನಾಯ್ತು, ಅದು ಪ್ರಾಫಿಟ್ ಆಯ್ತು. ಹಾಗೆ ಈಗ MN and O ಗೆ a 4,000 is a profit. It's a discount received. Hagagi, this will be taken on credit side of a joint venture account. Remember. Okay. So this is a discount received. So you can find it is there in the joint venture account in the format I have given you. You can see here creditors account, discount received if any. So like that, now you have to take on credit side of a joint venture account as by Suvarna Company account. What for is that? That is for discount received. Then they sold goods for cash 95,000 and to Z Company on credit 4,50,000. Now Z Company is a debtor. Okay. So these two will appear in the joint venture account on credit side. The amount due from Z Company was received in full and M was allowed 5% commission on the sales affecting the transaction. So open the necessary accounts assuming that the final settlements are between them. Okay. Well, let's go for a solution. Start with the joint venture account first. You can go for it. So in the joint venture account, you can find here whatever the capital contribution that you can take only in the co-ventures account. They bought goods from Suvarna Company 4 lakhs and from A 50,000. This you enter on credit side to Suvarna Company 4 lakhs and to A's account 50,000. That is also a credit purchase being made. Then apart from that, 4,500 carriage is being incurred. That you write against joint bank account to joint bank account 4,500. Alright. Next, you are given here about the contributions that I told you will appear only in the co-ventures account and joint bank account. So ignore that one. We'll take that later. They paid 50,000 to Mr. A and Suvarna Company 3,96,000 in full settlement. So this will be taken only in the joint bank account. That we shall see later. They sold for cash 95,000 and Z Company on credit 4,55,000. So this you write on credit side by joint bank account. That's a cash sales being made 95,000. So take on credit side by Z's account or Z Company account 4,55,000. Then you can find here it is given there is a discount being received from Suvarna Company, that also enter on credit side by Suvarna Company 4,000. This is the new adjustment for you, so you should be knowing. So you can highlight that with a different color. Next, you can go for commission, M's commission. M is paid a commission of 5% on the total sales being made. If nothing is given, always you have to assume it is on sales alone, right? Here specifically given it is on sales. So you can calculate on sales these two amounts together. It is 95,000 plus 4,55,000 gives you 5,50,000 into 5%. So that amount is 27,500. Alright. Now all the entries are completed. Okay. Find the totals here. Totals, you can see 5,54,000. Credit side is more, so difference you will be getting on debit side. Take that difference, that is 72,000. Distribute that among the co-ventures in the ratio 1:1. So M, N and O 24,000, 24,000 and 24,000 each will be getting. So pause it down and you can write down. So next we shall see the co-ventures account. So you can go for the columns, co-ventures account. Right on credit side, the capital contributions as by joint bank account 1,10,000, 1,50,000 and 2 lakhs. Then you can find here in the joint venture account two entries. One is the M's commission as well as the profits. These two you can enter on credit side. M's commission only you write in the M's column as by joint venture account. Again by joint venture account, that's the profits being transferred. Then you see on credit side, is there any the names of the co-ventures, any losses or stock, unsold stock taken over? Nil. So find the totals. Same as the difference. Take to joint bank account. So that's the simplest one. Complete that. So unlike in the previous problems, even here also, right? As like in the previous problems, here also you are asked to prepare the necessary ledger accounts. So here you can find there are two additional people. One is Suvarna company, there is ACE account. These two are only the suppliers. Apart from that, there is a Z company, right, who has purchased the goods from us, that is from the joint venture. So he is a debtor. So three accounts you have to prepare here, but nowhere you are given about the BR. So you need to prepare about a BR account. Otherwise, you have to prepare now these three accounts, which are the three: Suvarna company, ACE account, as well as Z company account. Okay. So go for it. Suvarna company account. See here already we have taken Suvarna company in the joint venture. Two places are there. Same you write in the opposite side. This amount 4 lakhs you write on credit side as by joint venture account 4 lakhs, and debit side to joint venture account, that's a discount received. Otherwise the balance amount 3,96,000 is being paid. Hence you write to joint bank account. Similarly ACE account, there is no change in ACE account. Take on credit side by joint venture account. Already here we have taken the same 50,000 will appear on opposite side, but with the joint venture account here 50,000. Then as if that entire amount is being paid to joint bank account. Next you can go for Z company account. Here Z is a debtor. Credit side is on the account. So debit side to joint venture account and full amount is being received. Write it as joint bank account. These are assets, but these two are payments. Okay. So you can write down. Next you can go for a joint bank account, where you need to enter on debit side the entries. Now you keep looking on credit side of each and every account what you have prepared earlier. Here is the joint bank account with how much amount? 95,000. So that you write on debit side to joint venture account. How much is that? 95,000. Again, see, is there any joint bank on credit side further? No. Here there is a joint bank against the co-venturers. Each co-venturers account you can take debit side to M's account 1,10,000, to N's account 1,50,000, and to O's account 2 lakhs. So that you can enter. Similarly, next, after this account, no further joint banks there. Here, no joint bank. Here, no joint bank. There is a joint bank account here. So, whatever the amount being received from Z company should be entered on debit side now to Z's account. 4,55,000. Now, this is the total receipts. Now, to enter on credit side about the payments, keep looking on debit side in each and every account, previous account. Here there is a joint bank, carriage paid. So this you write on credit side with this account heading by joint venture account. 4,500. There is a expenses paid. Next, where you have joint bank, you can see here no further. Here there is a joint bank. Whatever the final balance is being settled among M and O, that you write by M's account, N's account, and O's account. That's the final balance is being settled. Again, there is Suvarna company. Amount is being paid to them. How much is that? 3,96,000. So that you can write 3,96,000. Similarly, here there is again joint bank in A's account. So write on credit side by A's account 50,000. Right? No more joint bank anyway. Okay. So there ends the matter. So find the totals thereby. Total is 1,10,000. So pause it down and write. Well, next you can see 9th question. Charit and Chinmay entered into a joint venture and agreed to share profits and losses in the ratio of 3:2. That is a profit sharing ratio. After providing for interest on capital at 10% per annum. This is the new adjustment for you. Till now we have not come across about the interest on capital. Remember, if interest on capital is given, that is a charge against the profits, will be taken in the joint venture account. Already this I have done here. You can see in the joint venture account where it is being taken. It is being shown on debit side to joint venture account, co-venturers account. Whatever the capital contribution is there on the 10%, and the same will appear now on credit side of a co-venturers account. Adane matte credit side togobeka. Hope you have understood where and all this appears. LL barbekida. After providing for interest ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾನೆ, interest on capital 10% per annum ಅದನ್ನ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ತಗೋಬೇಕು joint venture account ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಆಯ್ತಾ. ಅದೇ ರೀತಿ ಮತ್ತೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬರುತ್ತೆ that will appear even on credit side of a co-venturers account. All right. See here, this is the interest because the addition to them will be taken on credit side. Next, a joint bank account was being opened in which Charit deposited 4 lakhs and Chinmay deposited 2 lakhs. This you are aware will appear in the co-venturers account on credit side. 4 lakhs, 2 lakhs. Again, illi debit side barutte. Aita ade joint bank account alli debit side with their contribution, capital contribution. Next, you can notice here, goods purchased for 3,75,000 and was sent to Bangalore for sale. Illi agent ge ಕಳಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇವರು ಸೇಲ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಇನ್ನೊಬ್ಬರಿಗೆ ಏಜೆಂಟ್ ಕಳಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. So total goods purchased 3,75,000. This you can take on debit side. Other two joint bank account at the 3,75,000. That's the purchases. Apart from that, you are given even there are other flight expenses. Flight and insurance amounted to 7,500, which was paid. So that is flight and insurance. So total, this is the expenditure. Adana joint bank account ge barkonta idea. Debit side. Amele, this is the new thing. All the goods were being sold by the agent for 7 lakhs. the agent remitted the balance after deducting commission at 3% and expenses of 7,000. ಆಯ್ತಾ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಒಬ್ಬ ಏಜೆಂಟ್ ಗೆ ಕಳಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏಜೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಅಕೌಂಟ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ತಗೊಳ್ಳಿ. Because goods are being sold directly to the whom? To the agent. It is being sent there. So don't write directly as sales or joint bank account anta tagobedi. Write it as agents account. Okay, 7 lakhs worth. Illi you can observe there is three accounts as usual that is to be prepared. Joint venture account, co-ventures account, joint bank account. Apart from this, you are asked to prepare even a agents account. That is a special one. So write agents account here, just like in the previous columns. How you say Z's account is a creditor, but here he is not a creditor. Of course, he is an agent. Either way, whether it is creditor or agent, whomever is being supplied, they write their names on credit side. Then you can take a co-ventures account here. ಆಯ್ತಾ, ಈಗ ಇದಷ್ಟು ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕು, ಈಗ ಫೈನಲ್ ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸ್ ನ ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಆಯ್ತಾ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕಮಿಷನ್ ಬೇರೆ ಹೇಳ್ತಾನೆ, ಎಷ್ಟು ಪರ್ಸೆಂಟೇಜ್ ಅದು 3% ಕಮಿಷನ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾನೆ, ಅದೆಲ್ಲ ನೋಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ಹೌ ಟು ಟೇಕ್ ಅಪ್ ದಟ್. ಸೊ ಆನ್ 7 lakhs at the rate of 3%, that gives you 21,000. So together his expenses of 7,000 and 21,000, that's also agent's account. Totally 28,000 is amount payable to them towards their expenses. Whose expenses? Towards the agent's expenses. ಇಲ್ಲಿದೆ ನೋಡಿ. ಆಯ್ತಾ, agent's expenses 7,000 ಇದೆ, on commission 3%. So total ಆಗಿ what is amount payable to him? 28,000. That's the expenditure. Okay. ಆಮೇಲೆ apart from that, the co-ventures account ತಗೊಳ್ಳಿ, there is the interest on capital. Still the difference you are getting 2,29,500. That's the profits right against the co-ventures account. So distribute in the ratio, whatever the ratio given here, 3:2. Okay. So distribute that 2,29,500 in this particular ratio, 3:2, 3/5 and 2/5. You can pause it down and you can write down this joint venture account. Then when you go for a co-ventures account, there is no much change here. As like that, the capital contributed by each co-venture right on credit side. Then joint venture, that is a interest being credited to these people. Then the profits being distributed, that total as if the entire amount is being paid. That is what is being shown on debit side. Now coming to the agent's account, here it is taken already 7 lakhs. That is being shifted on debit side here with the joint venture account 7 lakhs. And credit side, his expenditure 28,000, what we have calculated here against the agent, that you write against by joint venture account. Still the balance being received from him, assume that is the joint bank, because it is clearly given here all the goods were sold by agent for 7 lakhs and the agent remitted the balance. He has remitted the balance. So how much is that balance? That balance only I am saying here, it is 6,72,000 after deducting 7,000 of his expenditure and 5% of his commission. Next, coming to the joint bank account. In the joint bank account, whatever the capital contributions, because here in the joint venture account there is no sales being made, for the joint bank you are not taken, so don't take. Here there is a joint bank with these two amounts that is being entered on debit side. Then to agent's account, whatever the amount being received, so this is the total, and how it is being spent is being shown on credit side. By joint venture, this is the total expenditure, purchase and other expenditure. Then this final balance is being settled among the co-ventures is being taken. So thereby you are getting the total 12,72,000, 12,72,000. So you can pause now and you can write.